Man, I love my toy helicopter. Ha, now it's my helicopter. Ha, now it's my helicopter. Wait. Where did everybody go? Hey guys, it's Godzilla94, and today I'll be reviewing the SH Monsterarts Godzilla Jr. I got this figure for $35 from a dealer on Facebook. Kind of like where I got my Space Godzilla. Now this figure on Amazon now goes for a pretty penny of $84+. Once again, this will be the only free-handed part, but let's look at the box. This is the box for Godzilla Jr. It kind of looks like the Space Godzilla one I have, with the picture from the movie, the name, Godzilla Jr., the 2012 logo, SH Monsterarts, the web shop exclusive, you'll remember that from when I compare boxes, Godzilla Jr., a green image of his chest with Godzilla Jr., Godzilla Jr. pictures, and a bio on Godzilla vs. Destroyer. And up here, just like Space Godzilla, Godzilla Jr., except this has kind of a rumpled look to it. Now this box is small, way smaller than I thought. For comparison, here is my SH Monsterarts Godzilla 2014 box, compared to Godzilla Jr. I kind of like this style a bit better just because it looks more classic. I don't know. And now, let's compare his box to my other extremely large, or actually my only extremely large box. If I can lift it with one hand. Okay, I got it. The last review, the SH Monsterarts blank King Ghidorah. Supposed to say Mecha, now it just says Mecha Kick. I don't know, the glare. The side part's just embarrassing. Look at that. What's funny is that's about accurate with the figure. And now, for those of you people, oh gosh, there's my fish tank. For those of you people, if I could tumble this over here, that don't own any SH Monsterarts, here's the box compared to Bandai Creation Godzilla 2014 box. There's my arm. There you go. And that is the box. Now for accessories, Godzilla Jr. comes with 2 bendy wires, 2 bases, and 2 helicopters. Now, bendy wires, they're bendy wires pretty much. There's nothing special about them. Bases are just plain black, hold on. Just simple black bases. Toho, China. Kind of like, what are those things? Frisbees. And the helicopters, they're both exactly the same, so I'm going to show off one. Hold on. Gotta get to zoom in and focus. They're a translucent color. They're actually completely translucent. There's the helicopter blade that one it comes with. Where is it? Okay. Sorry, I had to find it. Here it is again. It's a completely translucent color with black silver painted on it. Pretty small. They're also a little bendy, but I wouldn't recommend bending this like crazy if you look. Well, out of focus. Yeah, if you look like you can bend it, because it's just soft translucent plastic. And for bases, they come with 2. The one that will be equipped is this little motion to make it look like it's turning on this piece of plastic. It's got painted rotor blades all over it, which can give a slight effect that it's moving. Then you got not moving ones, which are just this. Now to do this, like to swap rotors, it's pretty simple. There's a little hole on the top right there. Literally, these have pegs. All you gotta do is peg the peg into the hole. And there you go. You got it with the down rotor. You can do the same thing with the standard blade or the moving blade that comes with. See? Like a moving helicopter. Now, there's 2 moving helicopter blades and 2 normal helicopter blades. Right now, I just have one of each displayed because I don't really see the point in having both. Now, to set this all up, we're just going to use the moving helicopter. And this is the other one. We're going to use the moving helicopter in this. Yeah, see, here's an example. I have 2 blades with me. The other one's in my collection area. Now, to set this all up, it's going to be very simple. Take your helicopter and drop it. On the bottom, whoa, hold on. On the bottom, there should be a peg. Simply peg that in like so. And that was not pegged in. Okay, I'll set this all up. Basically, peg this into this and then peg this into that. I'll show you what it looks like when it's completed. And there's the completed product. Now, I gotta be honest, I really don't like setting this up. The stand, I mean, it's noticeable. If you like have them displayed, you just have that black wire there. I mean, it's pretty noticeable. Now, the thing with the helicopter is it doesn't stay on the wire very well either. Like, watch this. This is another thing. You look right here. Hold on. Gotta see if I want to focus. Focus on my finger. Okay, does it not want to focus? Okay. See that black? The black plastic is peeling off every time I put on the helicopter or put it in the base. It really sucks. Now, I don't know if this is something that's because it's used, but it's not very effective, and this does not want to zoom out. It's not very effective. So most of the time, I will just use the helicopter by itself, and I dropped the blade. The blade loves to pop out. Most of the time, though, I will just use the helicopter by itself. I don't like using the little stand. I usually have it in somebody's mouth. A perfect example of this would be Mecha King Ghidorah in Godzilla 2014. Now, Mecha King Ghidorah it works better with, because for Godzilla 2014, he's kind of biting the end. But this is how I use the helicopters. Like, in my display, I have one head from Mecha King Ghidorah biting the helicopter. Godzilla 2014 usually is just roaring. He doesn't really usually eat the helicopter. The detail on Junior is great. This guy's a nice green with yellow pattern. You could see in there's dark greens like right here and lighter greens over here. His nails and on his toes and fingers are bone white. His spines are also bone white, but they're kind of hinted gray. The teeth are also bone white, or actually yellowish white, more than bone white. He has a bright orange with black people eye and a red Ramoonish tongue. This actually is inaccurate because in the film, Godzilla Jr. had a bunch of yellow right here. He doesn't have it on here. The Bandai figure has it, but I'm surprised the Monsterarts figure does not. Articulation on Junior is also pretty good. His head and is attached to a ball joint which can look up, down, left, right. You can really work that neck joint on there and make him look all directions. The mouth is on a swivel. It can open, pivot a bit so you can get somewhat of a derpy jaw, and can open and close. He has a nice ab crunch forward and a pretty decent ab crunch backwards. You can also do it side to side. You got a lot of side to side poses with this guy. I have him posed kind of like that. Now, the thing is, if you hate gaps, you will hate this figure. You can see gaps galore, especially when you make him look up. Look at all that gaps. This is a really gappy figure, so if you don't like gaps, you might not want this figure. Arms, ball joint, can bend, swivel, rotate. His hands are on a ball joint, which, unlike Space Godzilla, which is a arm pops off, Junior's hands pop off like crazy. The hips can spread out that wide. Go 360 if I wanted to. knees. Can kind of pivot. Can rotate back and forth. Both of them. Right here, you get a little bit of a swivel, not much. A nice ankle rocker movement. And the tail is all ball joints. Kind of like Godzilla 1995's, but a bit more restricted. Overall, Godzilla Jr. can pose pretty well. For sizing, here is Godzilla Jr. displayed next to himself when he's older, and his 2014 cousin, or father I guess you could say. For even more of a size variety, here is Godzilla Jr. compared to the Space Godzilla and the Mecha King Ghidorah. Pretty small. And for those of you who like to collect NECAs, here is the NECA Godzilla 1994 compared to Godzilla Jr. Overall, the SH Monsterarts Godzilla Jr. is a great figure. If you can pick him up for under $84, probably around $50, I would go for him. He is a great figure, although he is small. But don't let his size fool you.